A lot of people in St. Lucia have no ideas. Some of them have money but no ideas. So what they do sometimes, what some people do is they will simply steal your ideas and they will give it to their friends or family members. So what you need to do is to just use your own money, take a loan in some place where you think or you kind of know that they'll not steal your ideas. Yes, people. There is this small business micro enterprise thing that is happening in the country, which is a very good initiative by the Prime Minister, where they're giving people loans and a grant so that they can develop their businesses. I think it's a very good thing, very commendable thing. But I noticed that there is a problem with that thing that is going on there. I noticed that these people are not reading the proposals. It could be because they are inundated with a lot of proposals, they do not really read them proposals. I sent in a proposal where I wanted some funding for two products that I developed. I have one product that I developed for vegetable. It's a liquid fertilizer, biostimulant, and I have one also for plantains and bananas. Now, the thing is, I asked for the monies to be broken down to get what I needed. And also, there is a particular type of plants that I wanted to use to test this product on. Okay, I wanted to test these products on these plants, and I also wanted to kind of process these plants. I think it would be very good for the country, um, and it would be very good for the health sector. So they rejected the proposals and they sent it to some individual who called me for discussion of the thing. I think they're probably trying to give it some life or something like that. But the new guy, he looked like he wanted me to spend around um, 75% of the funds in marketing and promotion, which to me does not make any sense. Because if you have a product and you're trying to get some grant money for the vibe, to me, the most obvious thing or the most sensible thing would be to spend the money to develop the product, to get it to international standards. If you listen to this inventor Elon Musk, one of his things he said that really got him on the map with his products is that he spent a lot of money on product development. So product development is very important if you're developing a product or if you're working on a product, but not for these people. When you discuss with them, you realizing that these people have not read the proposal. These people did not read that proposal at all. They did not read it. And another observation I'm making, and I've seen that over many years, when you apply for things in St. Lucia, if the people cannot recognize your name, they can recognize your name, or your name does not ring a bell in terms of you not being a very prominent person in this country. A lot of times, some of those people will just reject it. They will not consider it. They will not even look at it if they cannot recognize the name of the person. And that is rather unfortunate. A rather unfortunate way to treat people from your country. That's why sometimes I believe that when we have things like that, we need to get people sometimes from other countries who will be impartial to what they're seeing. And finally, what I want to say is this: if you work in on any product, or you have anything where your intellectual property may be vulnerable, do not send your things to people into these agencies, especially governmental. You understand? You developing something, some innovative vibe. Do not send it to some of these places because A lot of people in St. Lucia have no ideas. Some of them have money but no ideas. So what they do sometimes, what some people do is they will simply steal your ideas and they will give it to their friends or family members. So what you need to do is to just use your own money, take a loan in some place where you think or you kind of know that they will not steal your ideas. St. Lucia Development Bank is one of these places that will not steal your idea. The people at St. Lucia Development Bank, they will not steal your idea. So that's one of the safe places to go. I do not know if things have changed, but that's how it was. The people were very protective of people's ideas at St. Lucia Development Bank. Or you can check your want some family members who might be willing to give you a loan. But do not just go about sending your proposal, especially things you have sensitive information of something that you developed or is working on, to just give it to people like that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. In St. Lucia, a lot of these people who have positions to really evaluate things, whether or not you get something, once these people do not know your name, they treat you as if you're a foreigner. I'm telling you that from experience. I've experienced a lot with these people in this country, in the government vibe, and in the quasi government institutions and establishment in this place. Once they do not know your name, these people will not recognize you. You understand? They will just put your thing on a side. The other thing is that there are some of those people in this country, and take note of that. Their mentality is who that man think he is. Who that man think he is. It's like your mind, your ideas are just too big for them. Who that man think he is. And they will just reject you. So be careful just giving out your intellectual information and knowledge to people in this country just because you want to get a loan or a grant. Be very careful with that. But it's a very good initiative, but you have to be very careful with those things, you know? So what will happen is that money will be spent, all this $10 million will be spent, and because of the way these people are going through that, you may not get any thing significant, any valuable or really groundbreaking project that will emerge from these things because of the way those people moving, not reading proposals. But be careful, protect your intellectual property. You understand? Protect your intellectual property, and it's a good thing that the prime minister doing. Keep the fire burning. So sometimes the prime minister may have a good idea, but the people that will actually implement the thing, they are the problem. Keep the fire burning, people.